Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ken Busby, your cultural czar, member of the board of the Tulsa Symphony, and you're here today with our musician moment, this time featuring violist Missy Townsend. Hey, Missy, how are you?
Hi, everyone. I'm doing well. Hi, Ken.
Good to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you, too. I miss everybody.
Oh, I know. I'm loving these musician moments because it's a chance for me to get to see the musicians that I know and love a little more, at least some way, almost in person, and then of course it's been great for our TSO family to get to meet our musicians and get to know them better. We see, they see you on stage and they see you performing around town at events. But to say they really get to know you a little bit, that's what this is all about. So we're going to learn about you today.
Okay.
Here we go. So first, how long have you been with the Tulsa Symphony?
I've been with the Tulsa Symphony since they started.
Right.
I think my first time I played was in maybe 2006.
That sounds right.
I played a ballet.
Okay, excellent. Yes, our musicians enjoy playing for Tulsa Ballet, so that's been a great partnership. So you've grown up with the Tulsa Symphony.
Yes, I have. It's been wonderful.
And where are you from originally?
I'm from Tulsa originally.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Will Rogers High School, and I went to the University of Tulsa on a full music scholarship.
Awesome. That's my alma mater. Was not there on a full scholarship, but that's awesome for you. That's great. How neat.
Yep.
And you're still teaching today.
Yes, I am teaching currently privately and at my home,
Mm-hmm.
and I really love it. I've done a lot of educational services with TSO, done some of the coaching with the different schools, and I've loved that. Teaching is such a big part of who I am,
Mm-hmm.
and I had really great teachers growing up, great music teachers, and I just want to continue that journey and continue paying it back, and maybe someday some of my students will grow up to be a teacher.
I bet they will. I'm pretty sure they will, actually. Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah, that's neat.
A few of them have.
Okay, there you go. See, already success. So tell me, how did you come to be a violist?
Well, I remember very specifically when I was in elementary school, I think it was 3rd or 4th grade, we went to a performance of the Tulsa Philharmonic, and I don't know how my friends felt, but I was blown away. I was hooked from that moment. I had played piano, started at age 5,
Mm-hmm.
but when I saw the strings, I specifically wanted to play the cello, but we didn't have any school cellos, so so my father bought me a violin, and I signed up for violin in 5th grade, and we had it 2 days a week, and I wondered, why aren't more kids doing this? This is so fun. I loved it.
How neat.
And yeah, my mother said that when we had our first performance, that some of the teachers told her, wow, she's doing what she loves, you can tell. So
That's
I
neat.
stayed on the violin until 7th grade,
Okay.
and I had a wonderful teacher, Doug Scott at Wilson, and there weren't any viola players in the class. So he convinced us, he talked about getting a scholarship and things like that, and I was hooked. I said,
Sign
Mr.
me up.
Scott, I'll play the viola.
Sure.
So I loved it, but at that time in 7th grade, the music was kind of boring on the viola.
Oh, sorry.
We had a lot of whole note D's and G's, and there weren't very good arrangements. And so I told Mr. Scott the next year I wanted to go back to violin, and so I played violin, and I was the concert. He called me the concert mistress.
Ooh, yes.
Which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But then when I was in high school, I decided it was time to get serious. I needed a way to pay for school, and so I switched back to the viola, and I've just been going back and forth. But that's my long story short, how I became a viola player.
It makes perfect sense to me. It's a good path. And you were commenting about how much you enjoy teaching and playing and so forth. But I say when I see you play, you can tell how into it you are. You can tell that it really touches you and that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Thank you. I love it. It's playing an instrument, and especially a stringed instrument, it's one of the best things you can do. Playing the violin and viola takes over 90% of your brain. And there's so much coordination with your eyes, your ears, your hands. And having all of those musicians together, just working together to create something that's so beautiful and touching, it's the best thing in the world. And I've enjoyed my stay-at-home time, but I miss playing in a group with everybody.
Sure. Have you thought about trying to do some virtual concerts, getting each of you out a different camera in a different room, FaceTiming or whatever, and trying to put something together, or does that work?
Well, I was FaceTiming with one of my students on the very first lesson, and I said, okay, let's play this. 1, 2, ready, go. And we tried to play it, and we just couldn't sync it together because of the lag time over the internet.
Sure.
So now, I mean, I haven't really ventured into it any farther because I'm not a huge techie.
Right. I almost think the best I think that we might could do is if somebody like you played and then someone else played and someone else played and then some engineer put it all together.
Right. I wish I knew more about that, honestly.
I know. I do too. Well, so between playing and teaching, how about downtime? Do you have time to relax?
It seems like sometimes I just don't have that much downtime. But when I do, it seems like I'm cleaning the house or practicing, or I go to church.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
But I mean, I say those don't sound like really downtime. They're different, but I'm like, oh, cleaning the house. All right.
It's weird. I actually like that.
Oh,
but
okay.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, I like to do yard work.
Okay. Well, we'll put that under the category of plant flowers and gardening.
We have a nice garden.
Do you?
We have peppers, basil.
Oh, wow.
Tomatoes, onions.
Wow.
Yeah.
I need to come over to your house when this is
Yeah,
over. This is great. So you must like to cook then too.
I do. I like cooking. We have the basil. What you can do is you chop it in a food processor and mix it with some olive oil, and then you can put it in ice cube trays and freeze it. Take it out, put it in a Ziploc bag, and freeze that, and you've got instant good seasoning.
Year round.
Yeah.
That's so cool. That's what a great tip. Hey, we can start giving cooking tips now and everything. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Like a YouTube channel.
Really?
Missy's Marvelous Food.
Are you really going to do that?
No, I don't know. Sometimes I have these crazy ideas, but in reality, I never have time to do all of that.
I was going to say, if you got time to add that, but I think that could be good. I think that could be interesting. So you mentioned practicing and so forth. What currently do you have on your music stand? What do you like to be playing?
Well, I have been working on the Schubert Arpeggione.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I'm trying to be certified, or not, they don't call it certified anymore, but to receive training up to level 9 in Suzuki training.
Oh, okay.
And so I'm working on that so I can submit the audition. So
Great.
so I can complete the training.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah, I'm trained through books 1 through 3.
Okay.
And I'm always trying to improve and better myself, and so I'm hoping to go all the way to book 9.
Wow, that's impressive. That's impressive. Well, I wish you well on that journey. That's exciting.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we're going to get to sit back here now in just a minute and actually hear a performance from you, right?
Right.
What are we going to get to hear today?
I'm going to play the opening of the Schubert Arpeggione.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it's lovely.
And
I started working on it about a month ago.
Okay.
Or seriously working on it. I've been picking through it, but now that we've had all this time, I'm like, I'm going to get this done now.
Right. And so maybe this is not a fair question, but on average, how many hours a day would you say you spend working on this?
In the past month, I don't know, maybe 1 to 2 hours.
Okay.
I have a lot more time. Usually I'm spending a lot of time practicing for our concerts. We've had some challenging
You have.
this year.
We've kept the strings really busy.
You have. The Lutoslawski and the Star Wars and the Harry Potter are actually quite challenging.
Well, good. Well, Missy, it has been great visiting with you today. Thank you for sharing a little bit of your time and your life with us.
Thank you for having me. I've enjoyed it. I appreciate all of our sponsors and all the people that support the TSO. And I wish everyone well, and I wish you well, Ken.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You take good care, and we'll look forward to seeing you really soon.
Okay, great. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.